Hello, hello. Howdy do. This is going to be a live video chat show where we do arts and crafts for adults, but we're also a chat show where we like to interact with the chat room as we go along. So if you're watching this at a later time and you want to zip through the boring parts to get through the fun parts, I invite you to do so. In the meantime, I've got to get my YouTube channel up here on my iPad so I can see. I can't see nothing. Let's try this again. It's loading. Okay, I gotta wait a minute. So anyway, I got some Happy Mail today, and I got this little quilt square from Linda and Tim, and so it was like a surprise. I love it, and it just sort of fit on this little page. This was some leftover paper, and I had some St. Patrick's Day stickers that I used, and a little bit of things off the desk. So my YouTube is acting up. Let's see if I can get it a little faster. Let's try this. It's paused. Let's see. It's loading up. For some reason, it must have did a little, one of those little upgraded changes that it likes to do. I hope it fixes all the problems we've been having with YouTube. Last week, I was having terrible problems for the past couple of weeks where I had all this glitching. And what I did was I went online looking for solutions, and people were saying, oh, clean your browser, clean your history, clean your disk space, and do all these things to the computer. And I did those things, but they didn't help. So then I one more try, and I was getting ready to call a computer person, like to take it in, which would have cost me a bunch of money. And it said, update your drivers. So I did, and I was going to buy the drivers through my virus protection plan, and it was going to cost me $40. So I said, well, okay, I'll do it if that's what it takes to get me back online. So I did it, and then my payment didn't go through for some reason, and I went back online, and it said free drivers, free update drivers, and I read another little video that said, don't pay for it, you can get it for free off the internet. So anyway, I got my drivers updated, and the charge card didn't go through, and so I canceled that payment, and it didn't go through anyway. And so I got my drivers updated, rebooted, and voila, I am back online again without any troubles. So here we go. We want this one. So look who's all in the room. I had to do a little update there. Sorry about that delay. But there's Jassy and Teresa and April. Good to see you. Good to see you all. Sharon's here. Good to see Sharon. I hope you're doing well. And I hope you've got your iPad. She had to go buy a new iPad. It's she got some kind of a kick out where her iPad was outdated, and I have an old iPad, and I use it 24/7. I use it all the time, but I have no idea what the date is on this iPad. But it's been a good one. I've had it for a long time. And so good to see everybody. So this was part of my Happy Mail from Linda and Tim, and she sent me some other little goodies in the bag. There was more. There's more. She sent me a whole bunch of these little things, and I've already used one of those down here at the bottom, little rickrack. So there was some paper things, and she sent me some a napkin and some other things that I put in a Happy Mail box over here. So, but anyway, we are going to paint tonight. I'm waiting for my friends Painting with Friends to arrive, and it is just a few minutes early, so we will wait on them. And I did use glitter the other night. I used real glitter, and guess what? It's everywhere on my desk. I have been through my book 2 or 3 times, and it's it keeps knocking off. So now we know why we like glitter glue. Glitter glue does not have this leftover residue, but it's over here, and I keep flipping through the book, and it keeps coming off a little bit. So um, uh, just a second, Jesse. You asked me too quick. What did I get? No, I got I got something last night. I got Anitra's Happy Mail. No, I don't think I got anything from Jassy, but I sent you one out. I've got one over here for you to go out on. So I don't have anything from Jassy yet. But anyway, this came in Linda and Tim's um, Happy Mail package, and isn't that pretty? And I thought, well, maybe we could put this at the bottom of our page tonight, uh, just because it's for us. You will, okay? All right, Jesse. Yeah, you're my partner for Cindy's trade, Jesse, and I sent you out my Happy Mail or my trade for Cindy's trade. I sent you my trade. Actually, it's still sitting in the room, but it's stamped and ready to go. Hey, Sana, good to see you. Hi, Joyce. Anybody else I miss? Hello, hello. Hello, everybody up in the balcony. Good to see you. Glad you're here. So we're going to paint a cat tonight. Did I put that in our? I meant to put it in the group, and I can't remember if I did it. Let's see if I did it. Nope, I was in there 2 or 3 times. So let's put the we're going to paint a St. Patrick's Day cat, and it's cute. So here is the kitty cat that we're going to do tonight with a big old hat. Man, it would be great if I had some velvet. Wouldn't it be green velvet? That would look good for a hat. And I've already got an idea for his coat. And I'll draw the lines, the plaids, and then I'll use my gold marker. I got a gold magic marker. So, well, I hope you feel better, Jassy. Hi, Liz. Hello, Coloring View. Good to see you. We're going to do some mixed media tonight. So we're going to paint him, and I think I can't decide. I'd like to put it on there, but he's going to take up the whole page. So maybe we'll save it for another day. So, but the first thing I'll do is sketch him out, and I have to keep an eye on my guests that are coming in. I hope my guests will be here. So, but anyway, we can still do stuff. So I have a magic marker. Do I want to use that or a thin one? I have been known to use a thin marker before. So the hat kind of does this little flares out a little bit at the top. And I'm going to try to make the whole hat fit. So it kind of like goes in like this. And then it connects. And then there's a big band. And then there's the top of the hat. Something like that. And then it goes out like that onto the cat's head. And it covers up his ear. on that side. And then this ear is going to come up like this and down. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't use that paper. I'm already drawing it too big because I'm used to that big old pad we used to have. I usually use a big old pad. I like that big old pad. So we're going to make his ear, but that's okay. We'll manage. We get used to it. So this goes down to the side of his head, and then he's got a big bow tie. So his bow tie is going to be like this, and then it's going to go out and curve and in, and it'll have a couple of pleats in there, and then this side will go out and curve and in with a couple of pleats over here. So, hi, Ellen and Marty. Good to see everybody. Good. Everybody's flying in, cooking dinner and listening to chat. Okay, don't burn the dinner. What are you having? What's for dinner? So this side of his head kind of goes out like that. I'm going to put it like that. And he's got St. Patrick eyes. So the eyes go over like that, and then there's a dip. Is the bathroom running? No, no. And then we'll do another one over here, and it dips down a little bit smaller, but we'll manage. So here we have the green eyes, and then we have the big pupils over there. And I was watching Chris Clue this week, and she made little diamonds. I did earlier. 15. Okay. All right. Stuffed mushrooms. Mmm. So I made little diamonds in his eyes, and now I got to make his nose. He's got a cute little nose, and he's got little nostrils. And I'm just going to go ahead and color them in black. And I probably could do the same thing for the eyes. I'll color his eyes in, the pupil part. Like that. Oh, he's going to look sharp. He's going to look real good. So then we get the other eye. And, oh, I know what I need to do is, I'm going to go share my channel out while we're waiting on everybody. I'm going to work on this hat. I don't think the hat's quite, it doesn't go with the head. I'm going to fix that. So let's go up here and do a share. And copy and go over here and put it in the Facebook group. So we'll go over here and go over here and right here, paste. And then we're going to post. So let's see if that doesn't help out for the crowd to come in. There. Okay. So let me get his snout. It would be a snout. His whisker. What would you call his whisker areas? Whiskers. Uh, his snout. His mouth. Like that. With little whisker places. Whisker places. That's what it's called. And we can detail his snout a little bit. His nose. That looks okay. And he's got this is his mouth. Like that. I can make it a little bit bigger. And that's his chin. That doesn't look too bad.
You got some Happy Meal.
Did I? Did I really?
Jessie said.
Jessie, it's here. It's here.
It's here, Jessie.
She's been saying, is it here? Is it here yet? It's here. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Let's open up Jessie's Happy Mail. Ooh, Jessie. I like it. I like it. She sent me some eyeballs. Look at that. Well, you know I'll use those. I've already drawn these. Oh, look, she sent me some fairies. I guess this means I'm going to have to get the fairy book out. If I get time tonight, I'll get it out. And I can put these little fairy stickers. And there's some bumblebees. Thank you. I got some, an ATC card. Look at this. Oh, look.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's a St. Patty's Day. It's a St. Patty's Day
it's
ATC.
A noble guy.
The Gnome. Oh, I love the netting on there. And I've got some, but I think it's in behind that drawer on the floor. Got to get in that drawer sometime. There's some more eyeballs. I like them. Oh, some crosses. Oh, good. Well, thank you, Jessie. And a little bit of paper and a little bit of tissue paper. Thank you, sweetie. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I don't think I'm going to be able to use the eyes tonight, or I would have. 5 minutes too late. Thank you so much. I'm going to lay these over here, so that'll remind me to get into the fairy book. We haven't been in it for a while. So we've got a lot of books already started. I don't need to start any more new ones. I want to, though.
I would, but I can't.
I would if I want to, but I shouldn't. But I want to. Okay. Thank you, Jessie. That was a nice little break, and somebody's here. Let's see who it is. It's Colleen. Hello, Colleen.
Hi.
How are you?
Doing good. Trying to bring up your kitty here. We're going to draw.
You want to work in the nature book tonight?
Either one.
Okay.
Or we could do like something in one, both.
Yep. We can work in all of them. I got all but one.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, just so we do a couple each week, and I know you did some the other day, and I don't know what pages you did. I was lurking. I know Sharon, she had mentioned that she was working along with you and Sharon
Okay.
Lombard in chat when I was reading chat. Hi, Belinda and Jesse. There's Sharon. Who else is here? Hi, Ellen.
We got the whole crew.
April, Teresa. Let's see. You doing yours in watercolor?
Well, I thought maybe I would use my acrylic brush pens. So it was what I was thinking.
Acrylic brush pens.
But I can still do some watercolor in the background.
I'm just curious.
I'm just sort of
I always
getting
make
them
them too
out.
low. Every time. I make them too low instead of higher up on the paper. Then he has no body. Oh, shoot. I already messed up. I have to raise them up top. Okay. Let's see. That goes around. How's everyone doing?
Everybody seems to be.
We had snow, but it melted, thank goodness. We had enough of that.
Sharon's already sent her ATCs out. Everybody should be getting them out. And if you're having trouble with getting them out, let me know. And Linda, I got your happy mail today, and I've already opened it. So I've got your quilt block over here on this opposite page of today's, and your hearts from your mail and your Ricky rack. So thank you so much. I love all the little goodies inside. It was very, very nice.
Hi, Linda. Just rained today, said Ellen. If we did as well. I can handle rain. Just don't send me any more snow. Whoever's sending that our way, keep it. Just keep it.
I think I saw Ryan Hall, y'all. I watch him, and he said there was some more weather coming, but it might be rain.
Oh, we got rain the rest of the week and some storms. I was like, actually, they thought we were gonna get storms, but luckily we missed out on that. I was like, that's crazy. Snow one day, and then we had ice Monday, and then I was like, and then thunderstorms on Tuesday. What the heck? What the heck?
It's the weather. That's the weather. So anyway, thank you, Linda. That was so pretty, and I love the train on there. Y'all get to see it real good, and the train is real silky. It's nice to touch. So cute. Love it.
Oh.
So let's get back down to this guy. Now I'm going to work on his hat. I think his hat needs to come out. And that's okay.
He's got a fancy shirt on here.
Yeah, I think I'm going to paint it green, and then I have a gold pen that I'll make the stripes with, the plaids.
Oh, gold. It does look like it has gold.
Mm-hmm.
Good idea.
I thought that would be good. And this will straighten out when I get it colored. That looks a little bit better. Oh, and then he's got a 4-leaf clover up here. Let's see if I got a clover. I do have a clover over here.
Hi, Marty. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Thanks for pointing out. I don't know why I didn't notice it, considering it's his 4-leaf clover. It's his lucky clover. He's a lucky
Right.
kitty.
He's a lucky. So I've got, I can get this one or this one. Let's go big. I'm going to cut him out.
There's my water. What you doing, Bandit? What you doing?
I'm going to use this guy here.
Let's see. You get it. You shove it under there. He likes to play a game of shove his ball underneath anything in my art room, so I have to get it out and then in turn means now you got it out, you can play with me. That's what that means.
Gotta have his ball.
Yeah. So you'll put it underneath something. So it's like, okay, well, now you can play with me. Okay, wait, you put it there. Put it somewhere else. Who knows, right, Smokey? Who knows? Bandit, what do you do it? There.
That'll go up there when we get done. I'll put him on last.
Hi, Candy.
So, hello, Carol, Marty, and Candy. Good to see everybody.
Linda asked who she's trading ATCs with.
Oh, Linda. Okay. Did I message it to you? I think I did. Yeah, I've got it right here. I can help you with that. I've already got Colleen scheduled for next month. We're doing April. We're doing animals for April.
April's animals, yes.
Linda, I messaged those to you. You want to check your messenger?
You already sent them to me?
No, to Linda.
Oh, sorry.
But next month we're going to trade animals, and we'll have to decide how we want to do that. Okay, Linda. And I'm thinking that we might want to make them hybrid animals, where they're two animals together. And we did one in the hunt book, and it was a giraffe. It was a giraffe. It was a cheetah and a giraffe, and it was cute. Hi, Angela. Come on in. So, yeah. So let's see here. We're going to give a little bit of detailing. And I'm going to use an orange. I'd like to use a brown, maybe this color, for his stripes. And they go like this. To there. To there. To there. And one more. On that side. And then we'll do them over here. Got his little stripies on them. And then I might just go in just a little bit more on those. And then he's got these up here on his forehead. And so I'll just do a few up here. And then this one. Like that. And just a little bit of highlighting there. Okay. And his whiskers are also this color. And this goes over top of the black ink. It's like paint. These acrylic markers, I really like them. I really, really like them. They cover up. It's like you can put 2 layers. You can cover something up. It wouldn't cover it completely, but it's like paint. You can paint over top.
Yeah,
So that's good.
you paper towel.
And then he's got a shirt.
Get out of the way, baby.
So let's see what I do with my pen. So let's go ahead and make his shoulder. And he does have sleeves. It goes all the way down to the page. And he's got sleeves, but it blends in with the coat. And then there's a lapel. So it goes like this.
Hi, Carol.
And this. And then down to the center. And so it goes, if I could do this backwards, it goes this and this and this, sort of. And that's going to be his lapel. And then it goes up to here, to the point, up to here, to the point. That's good. That's good. And then there's going to be a line for his coat. And then he's going to have buttons. And we can probably find some real buttons. And I can give him 4 buttons. They've got 2 in there, but that's okay. So I kind of like that. Now, his shirt, the fancy shirt. He's got 2, there's 2 buttons on each one, and a loop goes over each button. Fancy, fancy. So we're going to decorate his shirt. And he's going to have, and I've got the buttons to do that with. So we'll use real buttons for that one, and for sure for that. And his shirt's going to have a shade of, what shade should I make his shirt? What's the lightest shade that I have?
I'm using watercolor pencils for a shirt.
Okay.
Then I could get like more of a precise line than if I hand.
I think you're right.
Yeah, then you can kind of draw in the crisscrosses easier with a pencil than a brush. That's what.
Well, these are felt tip pens. They're not really brushes. But yes, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it's going to be mixed media. I'm using a peach.
Beth, would you put me on your prayer list?
Yes, I would love to. Kellyanne. Okay. Okay, Kellyanne. I sure will. I used to have a prayer book over here. I wonder if it's still over there. I haven't used it since way before Christmas. Let's see if I still have it. No, maybe we'll have to start a new one. I've got some new sketchbookies that I got for Christmas. Let's see if I can find one. We can use this one. I've used other things, but we can start a new. There's plenty of paper in the back of it.
And
Oh,
Beth, put me on your list to get a job.
okay, Ellen. Sure, we sure will. And I've got a bookmark over here I can use. So yeah, we can put this up in here for prayers. Let's see here. Today is March the 3rd.
Very sweet, Ange. I know that's not how you say your name, but
Yes, we will, Ellen. I got you. Anybody else want to go on the prayer list? Because we all pray for everything for each other's. But I can add more if anybody wants on in here on the special prayer list. And I'll get this thing here. And I got a new white pen. I bought some new white pens. They're called Panfly, P-A-N-D-A, Pandafly. Pandafly.
those the ones that we were talking about recommendations the other day with. Cool.
And I love them. Candy, okay, honey. Gotcha. Gotcha, Candy. All right, good. Hi, Devin. Howdy do. Come on in. So anyway, back to the kitty cat. Type in caps if you need me. Devin likes the Pandafly pens too. They came in a 3-pack. There was you could buy them in a 3-pack or a 6-pack uh, of some sort, and they were in different sizes. So, but they're highlighter pigment ink pens, and this one is a 0.5 and one is a 1, and I think the other one is a 2. And it's over here somewhere.
Oh, good to know. Devin likes them too.
But anyway, I love those jelly rolls are trash for me. They don't work in my neighborhood. Oh, Carol said she would like to, if she needs any more ATCs, you have some done for 2 more people. Okay, I will, and I can tell you right now who I want to send them to. I do, and let's see here. I'll try to get somebody that I haven't had on the list yet. Okay, and it was I'll message you these names. Okay, Carol? I'll message them to you. Okay. Good to do. Good. Thank you. So, okay, now back to this. And so I guess it's just going to be me and you today, Colleen. The other girls were running late and stuff. And I said, that's okay. Now,
Stuff happens.
life happens, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So, I like that.
Looks like he has glitter on that one part of his hat. I don't have glitter, so I'm not sure what I'm
Well,
looking.
it's either glitter or texture.
Looks like glitter to me. It's sparkly.
It's definitely something. something. We'll allow it. Now, I was still looking at this. What can I test it on?
The screen's better.
And if anybody that streams, if you would like to paint with us on Tuesdays, Painting with Friends, You're invited. Just need to message me so that I can send you a link. No, it's kind of an open invitation. And or you can sit and watch me and Colleen. Angie, it says, Kelly would like to know when you will have the bookmark swap. Oh, okay. Let's see if I have that down. I might have it down. I've got a few down. Kelly's good at bookmarks. That's just right up her alley. But April, we're going to do animals. A for April and animals. That's how I planned that one, so I could remember. And we're going to do
Beth found the cat. It's cute, isn't it?
Yeah, I found it on the internet. Just Googled St. Patrick's Day easy paintings. I can't say crafts because then you really do get kindergarten crafts where they do their handprints and, they're always trying to do something with the kids' hands. But this came up and I thought it was cute. I've got 2 or 3 more lined up, all the way up to the 17th. So I think that looks pretty good, that shade.
It's just too small. Been seeing all kinds of cute porch and decorating videos and stuff for Easter. Not really anything for St. Patrick's, but a lot for Easter.
And I do have some eyelashes for this guy.
I was watching. I've subscribed to him, but the video just happened to pop up, because I forget half who I'm subscribed to.
Who's that?
It was called. It was so cute. She had her mom on, and they make stuff, and then I guess they sell them at craft shows. And then her the daughter has like a store, and then her mom goes with her thrifting and stuff, and then alters things and and stuff, and then resells it at some sort of market. It's called thrifting for resale.
In this episode of Flea Market Rescue,
It's flea market rescue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's really cute. I was watching that earlier today, and her and her mom go out to Goodwill, and I don't know if ours does this or this is just hers, where they bring out like these carts and containers full of stuff, and then no one can get into it until they bring it all out and they say go.
Right.
And then everything you buy, you pay for by the weight.
Oh, okay. I think they call those the bins.
That's it. I've never heard of that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And so, and there's one where her and her mom were going through the bins. That was really interesting. I've never heard of that. And then, the other one, her mom was decoupaging with some napkins, and she did like, where you paint the like a big soup can or whatever.
Yeah.
And you paint it white, and then she decoupages napkins on them, and then she puts like a foam coral like the foam stuff, the green stuff
Yeah.
in there, and then she put all kinds of cute little greeneries in there, like carrots and different things, and then she had a whole bunch that she had already made that she had showed, and they're so cute. Oh my gosh.
Crafty. Yeah.
And then they're showing out, this big one that she used to, for her, like she has a red spatula from the Dollar Tree. That's her favorite tool. And then what was it? A sponge brush and I don't know, some other paint brushes. Anyway, that's what she uses. But she had some really cute napkins, which made for some really cute tins. And I enjoyed watching her make those. And she altered some birds from little ceramic bluebirds in the Dollar Tree. They were pretty ugly when they were dark blue, but she took and covered them with like a softer colors, like greens and like a soft blues and soft greens, and that's much better. I can actually see what we're doing. Then she took like it was a Waverly. She said she gets it at Walmart, and she put like a glaze over top of like to show off like some of the details. These little ceramic birds look a million times better when she got it. It was really pretty thrifty of her to do that. And then I guess she'll use them in one of her other crafts. But yeah, I enjoyed watching her all make the cans with the napkins, and she was talking about how like it's better if the cans are white, then you don't have the color showing through and all that stuff. So it was good. I enjoyed it. You should highly recommend it if you don't see anything on TV to watch or whatever, because half the time there really hasn't been. So I was watched several, and then them just her going and buying stuff for her store, and why she this, that, and the other. Her daughter.
Hi, Tanya.
Yeah, it was good.
Hi, Andrew. Hi, everybody.
So, I haven't watched them, and like I said, I didn't even remember being subscribed to them, but it just happened to pop up, and I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And I thought it was really cute. I enjoy watching her mom do that. My mom didn't do. She's still alive. I still talk. I don't have anything to do with her, but she was, not like that. My grandma was like that. Like she made, she sewed and embroidered and she did stuff, and but yeah, my mother never did that stuff. So there's no chance to, bond like that. It was really cute how she filmed her making her little projects, and then like what she found at the bin, and what she bought at the bin, and what her mom found at the bin, and and I was dying. She bought this giant Martha Stewart bag, and it's huge, and she found there, and then it filled up the entire shopping cart, and then she filled that sucker full, and she's like, how are you going to be able to pick it? So she kicked things up, and she goes, I'll drag it, I'll kick it, I'll roll it, I'll do whatever.
That sounds like the used car lot. Drag it in, pull it in.
I was dying. The laughter. She goes, she's kind of stubborn. So anyway, then she lifted out the carport, and then she showed her a video of her trying to, drag it through off the porch in the front door. Her daughter was laughing. So when she was doing it, she said she always peed her pants watching her do that.
Oh yeah.
You can tell it was all natural. It wasn't this wasn't, fake or planned. It was just so the one with her mom, I think, is the newest video that came out today. So it was really interesting to see. I mean, she learned it from her mom. I mean, yeah, obviously she has a business um, and she, buys things and then resells them and, will fix them or change them. And she learned all that from her mom into a business. So I think that was, really cool.
Yeah.
Um,
I've seen several videos like that, and people they'll find items that were expensive and in the Goodwill places, and then they sell them for more price here.
yeah, well, they don't buy. She doesn't
that's
buy
good
them
too.
if they're too expensive because she can't make a profit.
Yeah.
Well,
Well-
she'll be like, yeah, it should
Well,
be like,
people buy things real low in there, and then they sell them for higher prices. Yeah.
yeah. So she was like, oh, this would be cute, but it's too high, and then I won't about to sell it for.
Oh yeah, you got to consider, is it going to be worth it?
Yeah.
For
So.
sure.
Yeah, so I mean I thought that part was kind of interesting too. She kind of knows her audience of shoppers at her business, so what will sell, what won't sell. Yeah, so it's more interesting than anything I've seen on TV lately.
And I like to watch they take furniture and buy it real cheap, and then they refinish it and
Yeah,
refinish
sure.
the furniture.
Yeah, these gals do furniture stuff or not. You never know. They might. But that makes sense. I mean, furniture would be the same way to paint it or, alter it to make it better, more appealing, like, like less traditional, paint over the cherry and that, make it more, traditional, less fancy.
Yeah.
And, because that was a trend a long time ago. I used to do not anymore. And then she resells things that just, as like she doesn't sell it in her shop, she'll sell them online. Like some stuff, like a chandelier she found that sells for several $100s. She found, and then like some old doll, and so certain things like that she'll just sell like online because they're just valuable as is.
Yeah.
Just whoever ditched it didn't want to bother or didn't know. So yeah.
How's that shirt look? That look okay for a shirt? I'm gonna put buttons on them.
Buttons, real buttons, huh?
I've got some real tiny baby buttons that will look good. I have to dig them out of here though, which I can do. But these little tiny buttons will work. Oh, there's two. On his shirt. And then maybe I'll find some other ones, bigger ones for his shell buttons would look pretty.
Oh, it is. Yeah, season 5. It's amazing, right? How long the seasons are. They don't make shows like the Gilmore Girls now that have that many episodes filmed in a series, like at all. Ever since that film writer strike, there's just not any long series anymore, and there's big gaps in the series too. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I enjoy their clothes that Lorelai wears and their styles. Yeah, there's a lot of young girls that try to like go to Goodwill and stuff and try to find like the exact or really close to what Lorelai wore and things like that because they like the show so much and like her wardrobe that was popping up like crazy when I was watching during the fall on on Instagram. They're like, oh, this is what she likes. I gotta think about what I want to do for his hat. I don't have anything sparkly. I have no glittered stuff. I want to do like make it different. I want to do like a piece of paper. I'm gonna look through my fabric real quick.
Uh, we've got a green heart where the heart and the clover go together on the hat. Oh, I have a diamond. He should have a diamond on his hat. I like that one better.
Let's see. Actually, is this gonna be too wide? How can I do this? Found this at the Dollar Tree. Make it smaller. But this, or I can copy and do something like this myself with words. Let's see, because it's huge and my hat gap is not huge. Let's see. So I could do something like this. Then I'm going to do it with a marker. I think I'll do that. I'll put Lucky across here.
Oh, that's cute.
And that would be really cute. Let's see. And it's got, I wish it wasn't so, I guess I could cover it up more of his, okay, uncover. It's just huge, huge. Or I'm going to have to put it down here. I don't know. Let's think. Or scrunch it up for a bow tie. You're not going to be able to read it though. Do something like this. That's kind of cute. And I still could put Lucky on his hat. And then he's got at least something sparkly here. Oh, it's cute while I look in there.
That's blue.
Oh, thank you for the recommendation. Oh yeah, it is. It's nice to have a series like that to listen to while you're working on other things. Because you can just listen to it. You can look up when you feel like looking up. You don't have to constantly be looking and listening at the same time. Yeah, I like shows like that. It's fabric glue. Yep. We could squish this.
another star. Okay. Come on. Come on. I missed it. It's down there. I saw it. Let's go for it there. Okay, so there's 6 of those, and I need one more of that one. I could dig in this box all day. There's so many good things in there because I got googly eyes and buttons and all kinds of unusual funny buttons and paper clips. And there's a cat that kind of looks like him. He should go maybe on the lapel. Yeah, he should have a lapel. We could give him a lapel. Yeah. So let me pour. I'm going to have to pull this out. I'm spilling. So. And I'll get my prayer book back out and put Andrew back. Andrew, I'm going to put you on my prayer list, and that'll include your son and all the traveling that your son has to do for his heart. Okay? We'll put that on the prayer chain too. If anybody needs anything else, let me know. Okay, so let me get a bowl. I did.
Something like that. Okay.
Okay, so here we go. Maybe I'll just take half of it. Then I can dig. Probably should be in this drawer anyway. There shouldn't be any more in there. We got plenty of greens. Gotta have another one of those. I found the brown one, but I want a green one. Oh, there's a key. Should he have a key? He could have some kind of a key so that he could get in. He won't have to. There's some green buttons.
Do you have a clock? There you go.
He might have to have a house key.
I'm trying to think. All right, so I'm gonna do that. What else I got left to do? Just some of the details. Okay, but I want to just copy the paper. Get some paper.
I think I found it. Found it. Good. Okay, we got our buttons. I don't see how all of this fit back in this one little drawer. But it did. Heavens. It did. You want to see what I used to look like when I was younger?
Aw, you're pretty.
When I was pretty. I'm not that way anymore, but it's inside of me. I'm inside.
Well, all change as we get older,
Yes,
unfortunately.
we do. Those were the days. Okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and put all these buttons in this little tub because they're going to go on last. Okay. I don't flip it. I don't flip it in the floor. Now I'm going to go back to my green. And I think I'm going to break out the watercolors like you did. Do a little bit of both and get some of this.
All right, I'm gonna do a paper button.
Okay.
It's St. Patrick's paper. It was part of a big, like a really thin paper pack from Hobby Lobby with all the seasons.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
More like decoupage paper. It's really thin. But it works. That's all I need for buttons. Now if I can make his buttons the same size. Yeah, I should see if I have a hole punch.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see, I got a hole punch. Okay. This will work. I don't have a small one, but I have this. So my buttons are irregular. Okay, I'll use this. I want to make sure I get the plaid in there. I'll cut slightly smaller. Okay. It's got really big buttons.
Well,
I
I
like
think
these
that
buttons
looks
that
cute.
fit
Oh,
on
those are cute. Oh, yeah. I
but they
love
feel
it.
up.
That's perfect.
It's like he made his coat himself.
Perfect.
That's hilarious. Looks like he has little buttons on the shirt, but there's a way of. Oh wait, maybe this might work. Let's see. This makes smaller. Maybe that size.
Or a smaller one right on top of that one. Like a solid yellow or something on top of the plaid. Make it double layer.
Oh, that's true. But like if you look close on this little shirt, he's got little buttons going up and down.
Yeah, they're doubled.
Yeah.
And it's like you get like a little rubber band that loops them when you close them. I've got little tiny buttons for that. Now, if you ever do this,
I don't like them white. I think I need to make them dark.
Make sure you use a permanent marker so that your black ink or your marker won't smear. So it's important to have permanent. I've made that mistake before. So let's do the band. It's coming along. It's coming along.
2 more. Okay, there
All
and
right.
there.
Now his bow tie. I got to do it in a darker.
He's so fancy. I can't stand it.
He's all dressed up. He's going to go in there and get him a green beer. So give me a tall one. He wants a green beer. Okay. And then a little bit of pink up here. I'll have to get this doesn't. Well, it does have. It's more red than pink. I can test it out here. I don't know if it's pink or red. I think it's pink. Yeah, that's pink.
Okay.
Try this in his ear.
Some of these details are pretty fun. All right, so let's see. I need a marker.
So there's his ear. And then his snout. What shade are we going to do that in? Is it white? It's white. Okay, let's put this away. And then I have to decide what color the background I want them to be. They've kind of got an orangey background. I could do orange. I can do orange. And we'll just take some of this water.
Ooh, he's got a crooked mustache. These are permanent. He's gonna have a crooked mustache. Let's see. What else I need to do? I need to do, instead of this, maybe stability of all, maybe. Let's see. Black. I need black.
Watercolor goes a long way, doesn't it?
It sure does. It's easy to put too much down or get your paper too wet or
A lot of times it just dries up on my tray, and I'll just wet it the next time and use what's out on my tray.
Hi, Sherry.
Well, there's Sherry. Hello, Sherry. What's Sherry been doing? We're getting ready for St. Patrick's Day. Trying to. Okay, I think that'll work.
Oops.
And it pays to get the heaviest mixed media paper that you can get. Don't go with the lighter weight. You might get more pages, but those pages will curl more when you use your mixed media on it. So I learned my lesson in that one. So there's his background. I'm going to get my hot glue gun is on. And I guess I can go ahead and put his hat direction decorations on. Like that. And then his buttons, and I'm going to have a kitty cat and a key on him so that he can get into the house. He's going to have a little kitty cat on his lapel. And then where should I put the key? Should I stick it up on his hat? I could stick the key up on his hat. And then I can use my buttons. I got buttons. So okay. I need to turn these to the right side.
Ooh, it's weird. Of course I did, because I never can be patient. Let it dry. That's typical me. I hate letting stuff dry. I should have let that dry. I smeared my green up. I think I'll add some dark green in there anyway for some depth.
All right, now these little buttons have a flat side and a front side. So let's put them, flip them over. I think that works. And he's going to have these double buttons. I need to draw a line down the middle. So we know to go on each side of this line. Okay. A dollop there. A dollop there. This must be an Irish type of a shirt. Fancy.
Oh,
And one there. And one there.
I guess there's no green beer where he's going. He's going. That's the way he's dressed. He's going somewhere fancy.
Yep. He's going out to the pub. Do some shenanigans. Get into some shenanigans down there. So, and I can also still use some of the glitter glue for some of decorations. So we're going to put this up here and this one down here. And the key is going on there with the key and then the clover. And that's going to be just fine. And I'll put some green glitter on his clover, maybe his bow tie.
So I had here's
Some dots, and we'll put some dots on his bow tie. Like that. Ta-da! I think that's it. I still don't like his white mouth.
it looks odd.
I do have that peach pencil that I used on his shirt. And maybe I'll just do one little layer, at least on his nose. Just a little color. And then, do we want eyelashes?
Well,
We
sadly,
really,
it's the men that get the nice eyelashes.
well, that's true. We got eyelashes.
They end up with the nice eyelashes and don't even care. Both my grandsons got nice eyelashes.
Give him some eyelashes.
Yeah, it's just not fair. Oh, so I'll mention whiskers. Andy.
It's got some good stickum on it, so. And I can put a twinkle in his eye. Let's see. I got some clear. Hi, Patty. Come on in. So we're going to put just a little twinkle in his eye. Yeah, they're leprechaun kitties. I think that's all I'm going to do. I think if I do any more, it'd be too much. So let's see. What else? I haven't even looked. I do have a St. Patrick's Day box around here somewhere with stuff in it.
Hi, Patty. Whiskers, maybe green ones.
Oh, yeah, I don't have his whiskers.
Technically, oh yeah, they're white in the photo. They're really faint.
Okay, what should I go with? A darker green or a different green than his? I could use the same green as his eyes. I can use. I've got another green over here, I think. I've got a fine point felt tip pen that's really fine. I'm going to go with this one. Just going to do 3. He needs more. He needs more. That's a little bit better. Okay.
Let's see.
I can't think of anything else he needs. Maybe I could spell Lucky.
Yeah, that's his name.
I will put. I got some stamps I could use for his lettering.
Ooh, it just got really dirty.
And I can do it in green ink.
Oh, good idea.
Okay. So,
Oops. And just throw water around haphazardly. I got like a little circle up here. Good job.
gonna wing it.
Are they gonna cut mine out? Then like put them in the Dina Wakely.
Oh yeah. Oh, did I show you? Did I show you the ledger book I got?
Yeah, you could put him in it.
I'm dying to get into it.
Huh?
to collage in it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Woohoo! Me too, Ellen. A pot of gold catnip. Ooh. I got a rainbow on the other side of the
That's
on
what
the
I'm
back
gonna
side.
do. I'm gonna draw a rainbow on the page and then leading over to the cat.
Okay. Wow.
I like that catnip gold. Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Yes. I'll show those off. I'll show those, Kelly. I love it. I tried it yesterday. I've got some new brushes to use for stenciling. They're Um, there's Lucky. He's the luckiest cat I know. And I got here. I got a rainbow over here on this side. So I did this before we started. This was Happy Meal, and I had the stickers from the Dollar Tree, and the hearts was from the project that I did the other day, and then these two hearts came from Happy Meal, from Linda and Tim. Happy Meal, and the quilt square with the choo-choo train.
That's nice.
Yeah. So that worked out real good. And then I'll get I'm still shading this thing a little bit here. Just a little more.
Oops.
That I can demo the stencil, but I gotta put this over and let it dry. The stencil, and cut this one out. But these little brushes, I got them from Amazon, and they're short, synthetic.
I like those. Those are cute.
Brushes, and you can dab them in your ink and stencil with it. And that's what I did yesterday on something I had out here. Find something else to stencil on.
Nice. Over here. Stop over so I can move my book over.
Hi, Jackie. Come on in. So I like them because they're in the little box, and I like them that they're short and together, and I don't have to have another can or anything, but you just dab it in your ink and stencil. Old-fashioned way of stenciling. Remember when we used to stencil on the walls and do our borders around the top of the floor, living room and bedrooms and kitchen rails? This was back in the day. And I like it. And you could probably do the same thing if you're inking the edges of something instead of using the little felted tip with the handle, you know. You can use these to do that with too. But I like it. So Kellyanne enabled me to buy these. Yeah. Yeah, I found them. They came in fast too. I had an order ready to go in, and so I got these within a few days. And I used to have the felt pads, and Kelly found hers on Temu, and I found mine on Amazon.
Holy crap.
What?
Wow. Did you see that, Tammy? She's watching.
Oh my gosh, what happened?
Like the marker literally came apart. But I tried to pull the lid off. Do you see that?
Oh no.
Tammy's laughing her ass off right now because she knows if something stupid is going to happen, it's going to happen to me and it's going to be messy.
Oh gosh.
She has to be laughing right now.
It's good to wear your paint clothes, right?
Literally pulled the cap off and the whole thing disassembled. Okay, well, we're going to finger paint now because it's already on my page. So we're going to go with it. But you got to laugh or cry. So I'm going to laugh. Ooh, that's brown. I don't want that. Because, orange can make mud real quick. Yeah, there's the ball that goes inside the marker.
Oh my gosh.
I know, right?
What kind of marker was it?
A Posca. Right?
Well, at least we know it was full of paint. I've always blamed them for putting half the paint
Yeah, it
inside.
was full paint.
I've always
Right.
blamed them. That's why they run out.
That's going to happen. It's going to happen to me.
Oh gosh, that's awful.
Well, at least it didn't get on my cat.
Is that for painting papers?
It's a fat Posca, and when I pulled the cap off like this,
Yeah.
the holds the paint came out with it.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
So does that mean you can refill it if you want to?
Apparently, if you're good, you can refill it because there's the sponge, and then the tip, and yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So apparently, you can refill them if you can use it all up before you pull the cap off and don't have my kind of mess.
Oh man, I don't
That
know.
was insane.
I'd be tempted to hot glue that back on.
Well, I've often said that Poscas, because you have to shake the crap out of them, they're inconsistent with how much the stuff comes out. That, I don't know. Maybe the quality was good, but I don't know. Sometimes I doubt the quality. So this kind of proves my point. Like, that should have never happened when I went to pull the cap off.
Didn't that turn out pretty?
Now I gotta use that paint up.
I like them. They do a nice job.
If you ever want to know what it looks like inside, there's that. There's the ball.
Oh my heavens.
That was crazy. That scared the bejeebies out of me.
Oh my gosh.
Like, what just happened?
Explosion. So isn't that cute?
Boy, I have a few others in that size. I'm going to be very careful opening them, knowing that happened. I have other colors in the same one.
Yeah.
Well, I got orange on a lot of pages now. God. Let's see. Yeah, I was looking for an orange in this Posca thing, but there is no orange. There is like a yellow, but there was no orange. So I was grabbing that, thinking, oh, this will work. Nope. Shake this up while I dry it. Do you use these a lot, Belinda? The Poscas? Page is so freaking wet. I think that might be one of those things we should play in slow motion. Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
There's the instant replay.
Oh, no.
Oh, shoot.
Melinda said she always fills her bottles of Dr. Martin ink.
Ooh. Oh, I spill bottles of everything. Whatever is a bottle of, I have spilt it. You name it, I've spilt it. I have binded books on stream and bled on stream, poked myself on stream.
Oh my gosh.
I've done everything. Yeah. You name it. Happily monthly, I would pay $250 to $300. Because my kids got a 1-year credit. Oh yeah, utilities have gone up a lot. I thought he was lucky. I thought he was lucky. Why did that happen?
Nope, not lucky enough.
Not lucky enough. Well said. Where'd that paper go? Okay, I need an Irish quote.
Irish quote. Somebody look
I
up that.
could write it like along here. Yeah, I need an Irish quote.
Something about the wind going your way, or something about the wind. May the wind.
Luck of the Irish of some sort.
Somebody look it up. Why Irish eyes are smiling.
Ooh, good one. Helen, I should say, is quick.
She's on top of it now. She loves all this stuff. She really
Irish eyes
she's
are
a great
lucky,
supporter.
lucky to be Irish.
Yeah.
Not lucky enough in quotations. That's what I
Lucky,
said.
not lucky. That's it. Lucky, not lucky. Mhm. That's it.
I hope I like orange. It's on a lot of the bottom of the bunch of pages. Now I had that happen. I've got a lot of them pre-done in orange. Kiss the meow stone instead of Blarney stone. That's a good one, Devin. You're a wee bit Irish at the for sure. McNarney. Have to layer it because it's just watered down paint that's in the Poscas, and I have to keep going over it to get it on there heavy. Woo-wee. Hashtag wish I would have just used paint. Would have been easier.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll let that dry. I'll cut out a few of these and then I'm gonna put that one of those quotes on it. Maybe put some clovers at the bottom of my giant rainbow. What is the paint is, it probably just stick to it. I only need glue. I'm gonna leave the white on there so they show up. Leave a white edge. I'm gonna write one of those quotes out, guys. I'm gonna put that down when this dries. I'm gonna stick some clover into the wet paint. I'm gonna use this wet paint to my advantage here. I don't know if I've ever. I guess the horseshoes are considered lucky, but I don't know if that's not really an Irish thing.
Well, I've got a horseshoe on my sticker page that I got from the dollar store. This St. Patrick's Day thing. It's got a horseshoe on it.
Does it? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Oh, I didn't use it, matte gold pen I was going to do, but I did put some glitter glue on it. So, oh look,
Oh, good.
I don't think it needs anything else. It's got plenty. I probably got too much on it now.
Oh, I didn't see you put the glitter glue on him.
Yeah, it was green glitter glue on the hat rim, on the hat,
Oh, it was probably during my
and
catastrophe spill. I
it
didn't
was
notice.
and on the bow tie. I've got glitter glue on it.
Oh, it turned out cute. I like it.
And I put green whiskers on them. They're subtle.
Y'all don't want to see my floor right now. It's covered in orange pasta.
So,
I gotta stop a second, wipe this up before it sticks too good. That's from my floor. Oh. Luckily, it's vinyl, but still, I really don't want an orange floor.
did you spill it all over the floor?
Yep. And all over the floor.
Is it going to come up?
Yeah, when I opened it, it just went everywhere. It's on the floor, it's on my rolly cart, wheels, you name it. I mean, when I
You wouldn't
say
make it 1 minute in here. I got carpet in my room,
thank God I don't.
but it's runt. I mean, it's tracked in, and I got a path, and if we ever leave this house, this room will have to be gutted. But I'm going to leave it for the new people to do it. I'm not going to do it because I've got kitchen cabinets in here. This is a spare bedroom.
I
And
just get new carpet.
the carpet was already there, so the kitchen cabinets are on top of the carpet.
Ah,
Yeah, we just moved it in. Lickety split. So if we take the carpet out of here, I think it's concrete underneath. So I would probably put tile down if I ever got rid of the carpet. That's what I'd like to have in the other bedroom.
yeah, yes, mixed media gets messy.
Yeah.
And if you open a pasta and the whole thing comes apart, there's that. That was not my fault.
It really was a defect.
Yep, it sure was. That shouldn't happen. I mean, I've owned pastas for a long time, and I never ever had that happen.
We should send the video to the Posca people. Maybe they'll send you some free Poscas.
Yeah, I mean, like, what the hell? That shouldn't happen. I think a lot of it, I don't know if it got on camera or not, because a lot of it's on the floor, so I may not have been over in the camera zone when I pulled the lid off. Y'all just saw the aftermath of the glob on my look. But I'd be like, why are your hands orange?
I hope it washes off.
I got orange hands too. However, I know that'll come off eventually, but yeah, I gotta get off the floor. Lord have mercy. That was a mess. That's probably one of the worst spills I've had in a while.
I'd say so.
My desk, floor, cart. Oh, God. That was a workout I was not intending on. All right, I'm gonna throw the rest of this pasta away before it goes everywhere else.
Hi, Teresa.
Throw that away.
Now you can hear me. Okay, Teresa.
Where's the rest of it? Did I get it all? Yeah, I'm gonna throw it away. What's left? I don't need any more messes. Okay.
All right. Now, where were you?
Well, I know where the blanky blank was I? Sheesh. I did. I looked down. I'm like, oh my god, it's all over the floor. I was so focused on like finishing this, this page, I wasn't paying attention to the fact that I was standing in a puddle of orange. Somehow my shoes managed to not get orange on it. That's a miracle.
Well, yeah. How about your clothes?
And yeah, my clothes too. My clothes and shoes are good. It just went to the floor. Luckily, I must have.
You were very lucky.
Yeah. Especially
Didn't
my
go into your face and hair.
gosh, I don't care
Could
about
you
my.
imagine?
Yeah, my pants are old, but like, yeah, really, I want my shoes getting orange. Those are the ones that cost more than the rest. Phew, wee. How exciting.
You'll have to tell Kathy to come and watch.
It's like the old days. It's like the old days.
I haven't seen her in a bit. Is she still streaming?
She streams, I think, yeah.
Okay.
I don't attend them, but yeah. Let's see.
Well,
All right, now. I don't know if it's dry enough I can write on here. No. Still wet. Even if I clean on my floor, still that wet.
and you're lucky you didn't spill it all over the cat.
I know. Luckily, that was way off to the side. That I had put it way off to the side, so my hands, the floor, took the blunt end of it. A lot of it ended up on my paper underneath this and the book too. So yeah, it could have been worse. That's for sure. But I am the klutz of the world. I am just super klutzy. So, and that's true when I cook or do art, for that matter. I'm also a messy cooker. Like I cook, everything's destroyed. Bake, cook, it's also destroyed. Not that I do it that much, but
I can remember watching you stream before I started streaming. And you were, I don't know if you were still upstairs or not. You probably were, but everything was packed up and not out in your room yet. And every time you needed something, you had to go over to the other end of the room to find it and dig for it. And then you'd come back with this, and you would say, "I know I've got another one of these," or you would, "I've got it," and we would be sitting there in the chat room, just chit chatting away, and say, "Well, there goes Colleen again, looking for something." Those were the days.
Time to go back to searching. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, when I was all packed up and still trying to stream.
Yeah. And I didn't know you from Adam. And I go, what in the world is this girl doing? And you have come a long way, my dear. Your art has come, and your style, and of course your organization is much better.
I'm less of a hot mess now.
Yeah. But I tell you, I didn't know if I was going to hang out with you or not. I thought, well, gee, who is this girl?
I scared you to death.
And then there was another. I think there was another Colleen at the time.
There's still another Colleen that shows up to Juju's sometimes.
I don't know who that is. Yeah.
There's one with 2 L's, and then there's another one with 1 L. So I think there's like 3 total.
Yeah, and I've got another Colleen Gravis in my room that I haven't seen her for a little while, but she used to come in here, and she was in. I think she's on my mailing list. She used to art in here a lot.
I'm scared to open another Posca. I need a white one. I'm scared.
Put up a barrier,
I'm scared.
guard. Get your apron on.
I actually had an apron on today, and I thought I probably won't need it. And I thought, just go stick it on. My apron's clean as could be, except for one little splatter at the top, like right there. That was it. That was.
I just wear play clothes.
I already switched into comfy clothes. It's been, sometimes it's just one of those days. You're just ready to put on your comfy clothes. Now, like it's bedtime. Took a shower. I'm like, I'm just gonna put on some comfy clothes.
There you go.
And now I can probably write the words in here if this is dry enough. Almost. Yeah. Let's see. Yes, for all that time working on the cat and destroy it. That was the luck of the Irish. Marty. It didn't get on the cat. Okay, I gotta go back to the. I'm gonna write down these quotes. All right.
Okay.
Irish.
These have got to be worked on.
Eyes are smiling. Okay. Lucky to be Irish.
These are vintage. I might put these in my vintage book. I've got.
Kiss the Yowie Stone.
I'm going to be doing a vintage book soon, and I'm collecting vintage items. And these, somebody sent me these papers with the vintage envelopes.
Oh, let's see. So you're gonna do a book, you said?
Yeah, I'm going to do a vintage book, like a junk journal. But it'll be vintage. So that can go with my vintage thing. I might have to put it in as a tip in because it's so cute.
All right, need one more quote.
One more quote, you guys.
So I have Irish are smiling, lucky to be Irish. Kiss the Meowie Stone.
Hi, Donna. Hi, honey.
Bye, bye, Yolanda. Have a nice dinner.
Good night, Yolanda. Thanks for coming in.
Don't be full of Blarney. I like that one.
There you go.
All right, that's good. That makes me laugh. I need that. Don't be full of Blarney. Thank you. May the road rise to meet you. That's That's pretty. Does it need anything else?
I don't think it needs anything else. I think that's good.
Is it very subtle? It's simple.
I think you're lucky. I think you better quit while you're ahead. You're lucky. Don't want the luck to run out.
That is art of the Irish blessing. May the wind always be at your back.
Yeah, the wind at your back.
I've not heard it like that. Wind be at your back.
That Colleen,
It is.
she's still on there.
Yeah. We
Yeah,
did.
you missed my big spill.
Oh my gosh, we had a catastrophe.
If you can tell me what this is, Colleen, I'll give it to you.
Uh-oh.
He's been out. It's a Kaloni,
A waffle
kind of ice
chocolate?
cream, ice
Oh,
cream waffle.
I've never heard or seen an ice cream waffle, but I want one. You guys got the neatest ice cream place by you.
I'm going to eat half of it and save half because it's not sugar free.
Yeah, it's not sugar free.
What they call it, Joe?
It's a 2 for 1. Well, it's the special tonight. It's 2 of those, Colleen, and they're called waffle burritos.
Waffle burrito.
Okay.
A burrito with ice cream I can handle anytime. Okay, I like that. I had a catastrophe. Say it for me.
She did a catastrophe.
Catastrophe. Thank you. Bye.
Well, this one here's white
More Dr.
ice
Pepper.
cream, soft white ice cream out of the ice cream maker, and then they put chocolate on it, and they put some cracker crunch chocolate, some chips or something.
Yum.
Yeah, you get 2 for $8.
That's
How many you want?
really creative dish. I mean, it really is. We have ice cream places. We don't have anything like that.
Oh, they got a whole thing. They're already made and everything in there, and you pick out. You can get strawberry or you can get chocolate.
Oh, okay. So they have them pre-made then and already frozen.
Yeah.
Yeah, they make them up during the day.
Wow. That's so cool.
Well, especially on today, because today's the special. You know how the Dairy Queen does a special thing like hamburgers or hot dogs and milkshakes.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Well, this is their special. It's a
They're kind of there. And this is like a small place that owns it, right? It's not like a
Yep. It's private. Mhm.
private.
private owned.
Family owned.
That's neat. So they can do whatever they want.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like creating this, this.
They
Wow.
usually make up
It's
sugar-free ice cream for
kind
me.
of like you girls.
You don't have to
You can
scream.
make it the way you want to make it, whatever.
I know. I gotta write that somewhere on here. I gotta write her quote. That's pretty funny.
Is that your cat, Colleen?
Yeah, it's my cat. Thankfully, it was not part of the cat
Mine's up here.
catastrophe. because it was off to the side.
Mhm.
I had to write that on there. That's good. All right. I'm going to put this one as Devin
Put it in the freezer, and I'll get it after a while.
or Yolanda.
I got your regular
Okay.
ice cream.
And then these were from Ellen. And who gave me the Blarney one? Was that Teresa?
Yeah,
Teresa.
Teresa.
Okay. And then I'm going to write down. So I remember my splashy day. Let's see where I put that. Around the cat, baby. Let's see. Yeah, I put it around the cat. I'll put it over here. All right. We had a catastrophe. That's the first, right? I like that. That's really a play on
And you
words.
better put on Beth's channel on the date so that you'll know to look for it there. If you want to look it up.
Yeah, quotations. There you go. And then, oh yeah, and what did Marty say? And Marty said, like, that was the luck of the Irish. I'm gonna put that on the other side. Okay. That was funny too. That was the luck of the Irish. All right, I'm gonna put her name here, Marty. And then this is Teresa. That way I remember it. I'll have to put your stream. This is like Dee Dee's book.
Yeah.
All right, Teresa there. Okay, the date is 3/3/26. And then I will put this here. Yes. Live. Okay. That way we'll remember it.
Yeah.
The stream where Poscas can fall, they can literally pull apart.
Yeah.
Let's see. Sheesh. I don't want to deal with that again. I'm going to do this color around these guys. A little bit. You guys are funny. I like it. I like it a lot. All right. So I finally finished my page. I had a few difficulties, but
Yes,
I got it done. Cheek, done. You were a lot of work.
The good thing it was an easy project.
Nothing was going to be easy. Little did we know it's going to be a big disaster. Oh, gosh. I must have known since I managed to put on an apron today, which I rarely ever remember to do. So I must have known it was going to happen. Somehow.
Somebody was trying to tell you something. Be prepared. Be prepared.
Who knew? Yeah, I should have not. That should just. I can't. I mean, seriously, I cannot. Still can't get over that happening. Okay. So, what book do you want to do a page in?
The case of the open-ended Posca.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna make a mystery page. I like it. The case of the open-ended Posca.
Okay.
I love a good mystery. Baby, what you doing? I pet you with my scary orange hands. He's a good boy. He is a good boy. Yeah. He's a good boy, baby. Yeah. He's a good doggy. Yeah. You're a good doggy. He wanted to see what I was doing or if I was done. Orange. They probably lost their Posca marble. Yeah, we know now what's inside one of the Poscas. There is a marble in there. For sure.
Lost your marbles.
I think I lost my Posca marbles a long time ago. That's a good one. Oh, yeah, that one. I like that. Posca marbles. Party. That's the truth. Oh my gosh.
Almost need tweezers for this job.
Yeah, that was larger than what I thought it would have been. That marble. No wonder they come out in globs. What they're talking about, they're talking about Winston, so I guess cigarettes? I have no idea. I don't smoke. They're probably double that here. Everything is. So
Everything's expensive where he lives because he lives up in Alaska in a very remote area.
oh no,
He's
anything
on
shipped
he lives
there.
on an Indian reservation.
So anything shipped is going to cost a lot. Like living in.
Everything is flown in by plane. Once a day, they get a plane comes in and out once a day.
So a lot like Hawaii. I watch like a Hawaiian show on HGTV where they renovate and they like stuff gets, when anything that's not made on the island gets flown in. It does take 2-3 weeks.
Right. And they have one. I think they have one grocery store, and I think the postal service is in the store.
He's
And I think you have to
Eskimo.
I think you have to pick up your mail.
Ah,
I don't think they have free delivery like we do.
well, it's not free, and technically we pay
Well,
shipping and stamps and probably taxes, I assume.
yeah. But even their fuel has to be brought in. They get gas and propane brought into them a couple times a year, and that's it. You have to stock up.
Wow.
Yeah. It's it's interesting to watch him, to watch the videos on him. And Andrew, he'll tell you, his great grandparents were in the like World War II, World War I, and World War II, and they were soldiers. And he's got pictures of them, and their job was to watch anything that was, because he's right across from Russia, and he could probably on a clear day see Russia from a distance. And their job as soldiers were to watch and make sure the homeland was safe. Yeah. And there's movies. He sent me some movies one time of his grandparents, and they had these black and white reels that they used to make on TV before color. And there's some movies of his great ancestors where they were in the service. It was kind of neat.
Propane bottle is $683.50. Wow. Is that the only heat they have there, or that's just the kind of heat you have?
I think it's propane and gas, mostly propane.
Yes, it depends on where you live.
And if I don't know if you have a fireplace, but they have no trees, so they probably don't have fireplaces. Yeah. There's no trees. Because he's got snow most of the year, snow. And he does a lot of hunting and caribou and elk, bear, seal. They eat seal.
Ooh.
And he cooks, and he's quite the cook. The kids eat it. They love it.
I don't think I could eat a seal.
Well, if it was in your native, ancestors, and that's what you had, that's what you eat.
Yeah. I think they're awfully cute.
And of course, but they use the fur, and they
Good night, Kellyanne.
taxidermy the fur, and they use the fur to make things out of. Hmm. I like watching stuff like that. Well, I tell you, I'm just about wore out. And I think I'm going to finish gluing this down and call it a night.
Okie dokie.
I've had all the fun and laughing I can do. I can't do no more.
She's ready to go eat her ice cream.
That's right. He gave me a taste of it and he teased me. So I did get to work in my fairy book for a little bit. I got a few more fairies to put in, but I will put them in the back of the book to use later. So that's that.
You're welcome, Marty. That turned out cute with the little
Good night, Marty. Good night, Kellyanne.
the
Good
leaves
night, John
carrying.
Boy.
And then the next page.
Thank y'all for hanging out. It was a good night. And I will put my, that's not going to stick. I can put my book back over here. And let y'all see my little kitty cat. So
We had fun. Thanks for picking out the picture. This was fun.
yep. Well, we'll do it again next week.
All right. Good night, everyone.
I'll see y'all later. Good night.